All right, wait a second. Oh, no. Boom. Boom. Yes. Come on. Yes. 0 fucking seconds. 0 fucking seconds, motherfucker. Yes. Welcome, guys, to my super special, awesome, optimized Red Eyes deck. If you haven't seen my videos, my previous videos, go check them out. You can obviously see my obsession with this deck, and you would see the deck slowly evolve. Now, I've been playing this deck for about 20 to 30 hours a week for the last 3 to 4 weeks, and I've been sifting out all these different builds, seeing what other people play, what has performed well, and all that jazz. I now feel that after the dust has settled, that this here is the optimal way of playing Red Eyes. But before we get into my little sneaky deck tech, please check out in the description below. We have my Twitch, my Discord, and TikTok there. If you want to see me live or be part of the community, just click on those links, chuck a follow, and also I would greatly appreciate if you can click that subscribe button, leave a like, and actually, you know what? Tell me what you think about this deck. I would really like to know, because this is my kind of way of doing it, and if you're a Red Eyes lover, I would love to know what you have been playing, if you think this is a good idea or not. Anyway, let's move on. A lot of people feel Red Eyes is a Red Eyes fusion into Comet Dragon, GG for game, right? Or Red Eyes fusion into Black Skull Dragon, GG for game. That is completely misunderstood. As I said, I've been playing this for way too long, and I have found the itty gritty parts of this deck. First, we need to get into the skill. The skill says you must have a total of 10 Red Eyes cards in your deck. 5 of them must be monsters, and the other 5 can be spell trap cards. This can be used at any time in the duel, does not have to be on your first turn. And the card that we always put in our deck is the Summon Skull. Now, we put a Summon Skull in the deck, and we get a random Red Eyes card back. Because we are playing 3-ofs, and we essentially want any card to come out except for this one, it's not necessarily roulette anymore. It is very much like a D-draw. When do you use the skill? Predominantly, you would want to always use your Red Eyes fusion first. So you can mill 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon from your deck into the graveyard, and then you have got a lower chance of picking this randomly from the deck. Now, let's just go through the basic plays. Red Eyes Inside says you send a Red Eyes from your deck to your graveyard, which is the Gearfried, to then search for any spell or trap card in your deck, which is going to be generally the Red Eyes Fusion or the Red Eyes Fang with Chain. You are then going to perform a fusion. Now, depending on which player, depending who you're playing against, or if you're on the draw or on the play, this can vary. Let's just say we're playing normally, not versing anyone in particular. You will go Red Eyes Fusion into a Slash Dragon. Slash Dragon, you go into AD Changer. AD Changer's boss. AD Changer says that you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one monster on the field, and change its battle position. That means if your opponent floodgates or Book of Moons the Slash Dragon in your main phase, you can save it with an AD Changer. That's the basic one. Here comes the fancy level. Red Eyes Fusion's biggest downside is you cannot perform a normal summon or a special summon prior or after using this card. That means you can still set. You set the Gearfried. No, you special summon the Slash. You set the Gearfried. AD Changer, the Gearfried, pops the Gearfried back up. You can then now attach a Black Metal Dragon, or you can actually use a Red Eyes Fang with Chain on your opponent's turn. AD Changer is a game winner. Great turn 1 play. Now that, going back to the fusion, now that we have sent the Red Eyes Black Dragon, you need to go, all right, do I need to use the skill now or can I wait for next turn? And depending on the content of your hand, you're going to have to make that judge call. Now let's move on to Black Metal Dragon. Black Metal Dragon says, you can target one Red Eyes monster you control, equip the monster from your hand or field to that target, it gains 600 attack. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Red Eyes monster from your deck to your hand. This kind of also has synergy with AD Changer. What can happen is, you summon the Red Eye / Dragon, you can tell by your reading that your opponent has a Book of Moon. If you activate this from your hand to try to attach it to the Red Eye / Dragon, it doesn't actually, and they Book of Moon your / Dragon, the Black Metal Dragon does not go from the field to the graveyard, so it does not trigger. However, if you've set this card, you flip it up with an AD Changer, and then you activate it to attach, and your opponent then Book of Moons, you can then search for a Red Eye Spirit to then in their turn to get a Gearfried and then get a Red Eyes Fang with Chain. So that's a good synergy as well. Now, talking about equips, this deck is about equips. Generally, it's to the / Dragon or the Gearfried. Gearfried has two abilities. Gearfried is an MST and an enemy controller in 1 card, and a Monster Reborn. Enemy controller, MST, Monster Reborn in 1 card. Think about that, 1 card. How is this possible, you ask? First off, let's go. Why is it an MST? Once per turn, if a player equips an equip card to this card, you can destroy those equipped cards. Then you can destroy 1 spell trap card on the field. Chains. Target 1 Red Eyes monster you control, equip this card to it. Boom. What's going to happen is, Gearfried is going to say, do you want to activate their effect? You say no. You put your toggle button on. To master this deck, you must master the toggle button. Gearfried is going to say, do you want to activate? You say no. Then, toggle button still on, you activate Red Eyes Fang with Chain. It says, target 1 effect monster, you can tribute this card, target 1 effect monster on the field, gain control of it. So then, since you gain control of it, here comes the Econ Take. It can gain control of it, attaches itself to Gearfried. Gearfried's ability says when it gets equipped, you can sacrifice that equipment and destroy a back row. So you take their monster, trigger Gearfried, sacrifice their monster, destroy the back row. That's Econ Take MST literally in 2 cards, right? Not only do you destroy their monster, you take out a back row, phenomenal, and it's all done with on a speed trap, right? Now, how is it a Monster Reborn? If you choose not to destroy their card and hit their back row, maybe there was no target, or maybe on your turn, you equip it with a Black Metal Dragon, his second ability says, you can send an equipped card you control to the graveyard, target 1 level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster from your graveyard, special summon it. So if you're going first, and you're versing Burning Abyss, PKs, Chaos decks, you name it, anything drops to the graveyard, you can summon the Gearfried, play Insight to drop a Gearfried in your graveyard to search for, not a fusion, because we've already summoned, or it could be a fusion. You'll generally search for a Red Eyes Fang with Chain. Then you'll then attach the Black Metal Dragon to the Gearfried, say no to its ability, say no to its activation, and then you pass, and then you activate it to send this to the graveyard to search for another spell trap card, mind you, to then special summon the Gearfried you have sent with the Insight to then do a turn 1 Abyss Dweller with a Red Eyes Spirit and a Red Eyes Fang with Chain. Why is that important? On their turn, you detach a material, which is the Gearfried, you then reborn it, and then kill back row or steal their monsters. Gearfried is an awesome card. If you play against this deck, make sure you remove the Gearfried from play. Let's go into why I am choosing 23 cards and not more. You may have seen other builds with Return of the Red Eyes, with Dark Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, with Baby Dragon, Arcfiend, right? You might be seeing these builds. 23, the one thing that Red Eyes is very bad against is back row. Now, that is why it is mandatory to play 3 Mystical Space Typhoons. You need to MST their back row. The monsters that Red Eyes can summon are big and powerful beastie monsters, but what can affect them is the initial summon of back row. Another reason why AD changes there for the Floodgate. However, MST is not always an MST. It says target 1 spell trap card on the field and destroy it. There have been times, not a few, there have been a few times where you might play against a deck that has no back row, like Gandora, Gandora, what else? I know some other cards, right? Some other decks, whatever. Or Falafels, you don't want to use the MST on their toy vendor. You can destroy your own Black Metal Dragon to search for an insight, to search for any card you want. MST is also a D-draw in this deck. There is so much searching power in this deck, it is insane. And the closer you get to 20 cards, the better. Because you need to pick up at least an MST in your starting hand, and you are feeling phenomenally well. Mana Dragon. Mana Dragon is to get a Comet Dragon out. This is a great card as well, especially against Fluffle decks, and also against Galaxy Eyes decks is pretty good as well. And also good against Triple Ds, depending on how you've opened your hand. Comet Dragon says if this card is destroyed by... this card is sent to the field, to the graveyard, you can special summon a Red Eyes Black Dragon from your graveyard. Also, when it's summoned, you can send a Red Eyes monster from your deck to the grave, and then deal, I think it's 450 damage to be honest, to your opponent's face. That one there is totally up to you, really situational, depending if you have got Red Eyes Spirit in your hand or not. To be honest, it's very situational if you want to send that. I personally like my gift reads. I think they're the God's gift of this world. So it really depends on the playstyle there. Black Skull Dragon says if this attacks, your opponent cannot activate any card effect. That spell, trap, hand traps, anything goes. They cannot do it. This has got great synergy as well with Red Eyes Fang with Chain, as you can hold the toggle. You can have the toggle button on. His ability triggers. You can then do some shenanigans on that damage step. Not only that, is that when after the battle phase, you can target one Red Eyes normal monster from your graveyard, boom, and then deal 1200 damage to your opponent's face, which is generally a game changer. This is generally your game-winning card. Comet Dragon is to kind of float and stay alive. Red Eyes / Dragon is your control aspect with your negates, etc. Also, when Red Eyes / Dragon leaves the field, special summon any equipped monster cards that were equipped to him. So if it was a Black Metal Dragon, you actually, when this leaves play, you search for a spell or trap card, and then it special summons back into play. And then it's a floater, they attack it again, you search again. It's not a once per turn effect, which is phenomenal. We do have the Dark Arm, the Dragon of Annihilation. This is great. I've only used this once in my life, and it was in a tournament for GG Tour. And this did save me once, which is fine. You don't necessarily need 2 level 7 monsters, you just need a monster, provided that you have exactly 5 dark monsters in your graveyard. Remove material from this card and pop any card on the field. However, it cannot attack. The reason why I'm not using other level 7 XE monsters is because the deck doesn't necessarily, well, my build does not necessarily go into the XE monsters. It's primarily fusion based, and you generally win the game by your opponent conceding by using Fang with Chain and Gearfried, or stealing their monsters and not making their plays. Remember guys, we're in a meta at the moment where the first monster that your opponent plays is the most important. Utopia. The Utopia new deck, they must have a monster in play to then special summon other things to get into their Utopia level 39 and start getting into their boss monster. Same with Galaxy Eyes. They need to have the additional monster. They need to have that first monster on the field to do their things. You steal it, they can't do it. Right? There are other decks as well need their first monster on the field. PKs. They need a Phantom Knight on the field to special summon Boots from their hand, or that other bloke from their hand. So taking the first monster with a Chains goes far. Trust me, Chains is insane. Pretty much that's all about it, guys. We're gonna go through some replays, not that many this time, but if you want to see this deck live in action, I play this every day. I love this to the moon and back. So if you want to see this deck in action, please join us on Twitch. You'll see the in the description below. We have the Discord, Twitch, and the TikTok for funny stuff. Again, leave a like, subscribe, and tell me, have I persuaded you? If you're a Red Eyes player, can you see the different level of plays here? It's not as easy as 1, 2, 3 anymore. There are some nice juicy stuff here. So I would so appreciate it if you could tell me what you think, and maybe we could go head to head in a mirror match. Man, that is, I can tell you, that is an absolute balls ache of a game. But that'll be super fun. Well, that's pretty much it for now, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. And here's some replays. Thanks for watching. I saw someone on the Discord, I think his name was Kaka. He had this really sexy OG Dark Magician deck. Did you guys see that on the Discord? He had all 3 OG Dark Magicians, It was super sexy. And he's gonna try making it the spell book. I reckon we're gonna go. We're Team Red Eyes. I know about 3 months ago we were Team Talonites, but now we're Team. Well, guys, get your ass in the KC Cup. As I said, even if you don't want to participate in it as strongly as others, you can. What the fuck is this? Banded Keith playing super heavy. He's got a trick up his sleeve. Does this boy got a trick up his sleeve? Just play 3 games. 3 games a day gives you 50 gems. That is 350 gems in the week. Ladies and gentlemen, 350 gems in the week. Okay, guys? So just play it, forfeit to your opponent. Don't forfeit, but like, if you just can't be fucked, who gives a shit? Get your 50 gems. Plus, it's 50% off gem sale until the 12th of June. So make sure, you know, just do your daily missions, do what you got to do, and you'll rack up like a champion. I promise you. I promise you. Canabite, g'day mate, how are you? All the way from Canada. All right. Okay, what we missed? He has got a Giga Gloves in his graveyard. It's not the end of the world. But what's gonna piss me off is this fucking flute. You can treat this guy one of them. All right, that's fuck. Okay, so what we have to do here, guys, is we are going to go into a. We're going to do this straight away. Okay, we need to use our Red Eye Skull Dragon here. Okay. Oh, beautiful. That just fixes fucking everything. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get a chains. Absolutely going to get a chains. Yes, please. This is going to fix up our life. Fix up our life completely. We're going to get into a Black Skull Dragon now, so we don't trigger anything. Okie dokie, artichoke. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, pleasey. Let's get the OG. Man, I love these. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I primarily made this deck. I didn't know that I was going to love this deck as much as I have. But the main reason why, I shit you not, the main reason why I have made this deck is because of the OG Red Eyes I had. I know it sounds stupid, but it's true. Let's set this for why not. And we're going to set him. We're going to set him. And we're going to set this guy. And we're going to do 1200 to his face. Banded Keith is going to say, thank you very much. And then we're going to end our turn, deal 1200 to his head. Make sure this is on auto now. And pop him back. Give him 1200. Ooh, got him in the face. Yeah, just easy gems, man. Easy. As I said, I got 2,500 gems just by pretty much logging on. So... okay, so we need to carefully think what we're going to do here. Okay? We need to carefully think what's going to happen here. He does have that flute. That flute's going to piss us off ever so slightly. Okay, so what's going to happen here now? He is going to go into the red guy. Okay. He's going to go into the red guy now. I'm going to put this guy in defense just in case. Okay, he's going to try and wipe the board. So, I need to be careful of all this. No. I can take, but I won't. No. You know, you can have 390 gems by summoning. I know, that's what I mean, man. That's what I mean. Just do that. You can get 390 gems just by summoning Utopia Ray. So just oh, here it comes. Were we right? Oh, Steve-O, you're right. Now, is it possible? Let's get that Flautus. Is that Flautus going to counter it? That Flautus is going to counter it. All right. That's the best we could have done, guys. So... he's going to destroy all the back row. We can't do much about that. Why is he playing Bandit Keith for? And if you don't have Utopia, guys, if you don't have Utopia, you can actually just use Yuma's skill, put Utopia in your deck that way, and still get the 390 gems, right? So don't worry, oh no, I don't have Utopia. You know, the skill does it too, right? So, you're good to go. You're all Gucci. You're all Gucci. All right, what the fuck's this guy? This guy's using super heavies I've never seen before. The entire one face-up monster your opponent controls that has a level. Okay, he's just gonna disappear now. Into a super heavy. What the fuck's this guy playing? What the fuck's this guy? All right. We need. You know what we need, guys? We need a fucking miracle. Okay, we need... I have no idea. That does work, actually. Okay, we can float. We can float. Guys, we can float. Don't worry. We got this. We can float. How big is this guy? 3,000. We can float. We got this. We got this. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, and a Happy New Year. Happy Easter to all. To all, and good night. Hey guys, for those people who say AD Changer is terrible, you guys can all go to hell. What do you reckon? Who says AD Changer is a terrible card? Who says AD Changer is a terrible card, hey? Who says AD Changer is a terrible card? All right, let's go. Let's go. Does that work? I haven't even read his card yet. I can't be fucked reading. Who can't be fucked? Readings for losers. What's his card even do? Yes, come on. 80 changer for the win. 80 changer for the win. We're clipping that. We're clipping that. We are clipping that. Let's go. All right, he's got a Giga in his hand, in his graveyard, right? He's got a switcheroo. All right. All right, he's got a switcheroo. All right, so... Okay, that's not good. Does this target? You can banish this card, and if it is, and if you do, the attacking... Okay, it doesn't target. No, it's not GG, it's not GG. He's got a Giga glove in his hand, in his graveyard. It's not GG yet. We need another monster. That's what has to happen, okay? We need to pick up. Okay, we have one more Gearfried in our deck. Okay. We need one more. We have to draw the Gearfried. We drew the Gearfried. We're looking good. All right. We're looking. Let's get the Gearfried. Or how many? Do we have another Dragon Fusion? So Gearfried or an Insight? Gearfried Insight game. Isn't it? Yeah, Gearfried or an Insight. That's what, how many draws? We've got 3 draws out of 11. Guys, that is like a 33% chance of drawing. Barris, I'm proud of you too, man, for getting the deep eyes. You're a champion, buddy. All right, guys, we only have a 33% chance, more or less, right? Maybe like this much, give or take, right? But, all right, let's go. Come on, super draws, guys. Yeah, booyah! All right, let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh, yeah. Give me the bad boy. Give me this bad boy. Come on, he surely does not have a Kite Void. He surely does not have a Kite Void. We get there. Love it, love it. AD Changer for the win, guys. AD fucking Changer. This is the best Red Eyes deck. I'm telling you guys, if you want to play Red Eyes, here it is. I know it's an expensive deck. I know it's insane. Trust me, I get it. But if you do want to get the best of the Red Eyes, this is it. This is it. Absolutely. So good. I love this. All right, Agami. All right, this is playing BA. So we're playing Burning Abyss now, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Let's see if we get the anti-Burning Abyss deck. Hand. 1, 2. No, we do not. We nearly did, though. We nearly did. We nearly did. All right, let's hope we get... Okay. Man, we are 1 card short from an anti-burning abyss deck. All right, so what we can do here is... We really need to go into a slash dragon so he doesn't target us, okay? That's just fact, okay? What Seto is looking for is obviously you can only save up to 10 jewels and they want to keep a couple. No, Salty, no. Seto, you're not the salty one. We're talking about the other guy. Yeah, the guy I just played against. My opponent before. He was a bit salty. All right, we're going to a slash dragon because if he targets, right, we can negate, right? And I'd rather have that happen. Put him in here. We can give him 2 targets and a Phoenix chain. I think that would be absolutely phenomenal. Might be a bit overkill, but definitely well worth it. And then what we can do, we can actually... What are we doing? He said if he goes into, I'm assuming he's playing Burning Abyss, right? So that means we're protected from Farful. No, we're protected from Farful. We're protected for a lot of things on target. Oh, we were right on the Abyss. Okay, so what we can do here, we'll let that slide. What's a pizza pocket? What's a pizza pocket? You have to tell me. I've never heard of a pizza pocket. So, Kaiba, are you American? You're Canadian? Oh, cause I just assumed it would be that or that, I guess. He does have a quick play. He does have a quick play. The question is, I lock myself. I lock myself. I'm in kind of a lose-lose situation here. I don't like my. I think I fucked up here. I think I made a mistake. I should not have even done that. And with all honesty, I should have targeted my own guy. I should have my own guy at the end and then, yeah. Okay, I understand where I went wrong. Okay, so if this sent to the grave, you can special summon level 3 Dark Monster from your deck. And the Rhino says you can send 1 Fiend Monster from your deck to your graveyard. He's going to have two activations by milling himself. When can I send you a picture? Anytime. You can always send me a picture on Discord, buddy. You can always send a picture on Discord. Okay, buddy. There is a section in the Discord that says home. And under home, it has pets, foods, and travel. So, since we're talking about food, you can label it there, buddy. All right, so... yeah, I think we did a bit of a boo-boo. However, you know, it could have a... We are kind of untargetable here. Here's a Farful. Okay, well, he fucked up. Okay, I was clogged, and now I'm no longer clogged anymore, so that's good. And now I can search for a fusion, which should get him go. Okay, actually, this worked out pretty well. Guys, if you're versing Red Eyes and he's clogged himself like I just did, I would leave him that way because the deck can only perform if it spots the summon, right? So we've negated that guy. We're going to search for insight. You always search an insight unless otherwise. Always search for an insight. Yes, we're gonna. If you have 2 gear frees, you search for an insight. That's just the rule. All right. So now he's wondering what he can do. He can. All right. That's his back row. We're not going to do anything now. We're going to pass turn. Now remember, guys. Remember, we can attack twice. We can attack twice with Red Eye / Dragon. That means we can go 1, 2, and then finish him with a Black Skull Dragon. Hopefully that can be the play. That's the play we're going to go for. So super draws. That is actually a kind of a super draw, but it really depends right now. We are going to send a Gearfried to the graveyard to draw a fusion. Cool. Fusion's getting drawn. We're going to now summon a Black Skull Dragon. No. We're going to summon a Black Skull Dragon. Now we have to make an executive decision here, guys. I think we will, if I attach this to him, yeah, we just attach this to him. And we should win the game, right? Yeah? We can attack. Okay, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna do something strange. He can't target me, right? Let's do something a bit weird. Alright, we win. Oh no. Okay. That's still fine. That puts one in his hand. That put one's in his hand, yeah? Burning Abyss is apparently tier 1. Burning Abyss is apparently tier 1, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he can special summon now, can't he? Can he special summon back on the field? Alright, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Oh, no, 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 no! Boom. Boom. Yes. Come on. Yes! 0 fucking seconds! 0 fucking seconds, motherfucker! Yes! 0 fucking seconds! 0 fucking seconds! Oh my god, there you go. There you fucking go. 0 fucking seconds. If you're sick of me, if you're sick of watching me playing a children's card game, we can play together if you like. I don't mind. Pippi Fact. Oh, that's a cool name. Pippi Fact. How are you? This is not Gandora. 20 cards. This could be Knights. Is this Gaia? This could be Gaia. It could be the Gaias. If it's the Gaias, we can just go straight into a we can go straight into a if it's Gaia, we go straight to Comet. Is it hard with Red Eyes? According to Sphere Tiger, it's not, but for the normal human who doesn't have the body contents of a machine, it is a difficult deck to play and difficult deck to and there's a lot of what's the word? Mini reactions you can do, mini activations and negates, and also with your toggle button, you have to have the toggle button on a lot of the time. Steal monsters, destroy back row. There is a lot of like right now, this has actually turned out to be a good hand. There's a lot of interactions, yes. It's not as simple as Red Eyes fusion into fusion boss monster for game. It actually is a little bit more than that, believe it or not. This deck absolutely rinses Galaxy, besides the fact that I lost against them in the GG Tour. As the only game I have lost against Galaxy. I'm probably facing DDDs more than Galaxy. And yeah. Oh, wait, we were right. We knew. We thought it was Knights, so we played this correctly. Alright, so he's gonna do his thing. What deck do you play, Pippi? Pippi fact. I like that. Alright. I do want to activate this card if that's okay with you. Let's see if he has any quick plays. He doesn't have any quick plays? Is that what I saw? He doesn't have any quick plays? To bait Gandora players. Well, let's be honest. The reason why I thought he wasn't playing Gandora is because I saw a 20 card deck. Alright, let's go. Let's stay ready, guys. Gearfried is an Econ take with an MST. If you don't believe me, watch this. Ready? Ready? Are you ready? Econ take. Econ take. Are you ready? Econ take. And give him the MST. Here it is. Here it is. MST, yes please. Boom. One. Gearfried, Econ take, MST. Thank you for playing. Hey-oh. Oh, damn, bun. Oh, damn, son. Oh, damn. Who? Gearfried is a fucking bomb. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we are going to. No, we can steal this one too. He'll get his dragon out. Cool. And then we'll steal his other one. Grab this. And then we'll grab his fucking dragon. His little knight. I'll take this one. Thank you very much. There we go. Look, and I took another one.
Yoink.
This guy. Man, why didn't you play that first? I could have popped that one too. Seto Kaiba is back. How did the situation go, buddy? Oh, this is game over. This is game over. This is game over, ladies and gentlemen. This is game fucking over right now. This guy's getting absolutely destroyed. Gearfried is a boss monster. Change my mind. Gearfried is better than Black Skull Dragon. Better than Comet Dragon. Let's go. Let's go, shall we? Boom. Thank you very much for playing. Pass my turn. Pass the turn. Yes. Boom. Thank you for playing. Got him. Got him.